everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at a lesson called Close Test, a milky solution that's Pope approved. And the vocabulary words are mixture.
Mixture.
The drink is a mixture of various juices.
Statue.
Statue.
He didn't do or say anything. He just stood there like a statue.
Research.
Research.
Research has shown that the universe is expanding. Shane.
I'm expanding too. Valuable.
Valuable.
This stone is very valuable. It's worth at least $1 million.
No way.
Yeah. And it's really small. But,
okay, well, you're rich.
At least $1 million.
So we're talking about a milky solution that's Pope approved. Now, explain that. What does that mean, a milky solution?
Well, I have an interesting story. I remember when I was a kid, we were painting the room.
All right.
And I thought that the paint looked an awful lot like milk. And I liked the smell of paint, so I decided I was going to drink some.
To drink some paint?
Yeah, but I didn't drink very much before my mother smacked my hand and, "What are you doing? Are you crazy?" Because I think that paint does kind of look like a milkshake or something.
But good thing you didn't drink it or else it would do some harm to your body.
Exactly. There's dangerous chemicals. So this is why in the Vatican they're actually using milk in the paint.
That's right. So it's a mixture of milk and slate lime and natural colors and to replace modern paint.
Right, and it can do a better job at protecting the paint and the buildings that are being used to paint, right? Of course, they're painting the building.
So it's very environmentally friendly. It doesn't harm people. It doesn't harm the environment.
Yeah, and Vatican City is actually quite environmentally conscious because they're also using this kind of natural ingredients to clean and protect some of the statues and other things.
That's right, like oil and herbs.
That's right, rather than using those harsh chemicals.
That's a very smart idea because we don't want to harm anybody, right?
Yeah, or the environment.
That's right.
Great.
All
Good
right,
job,
let's learn more. Okay? Good job.
A milky solution that's Pope approved. Most people think of milk as a drink, or perhaps a main ingredient in cheese or ice cream. However, according to the Vatican, it also makes a great paint. The 500-year-old Belvedere Palace in Vatican City was recently painted with milk mixed with slaked lime and natural colors. This centuries-old mixture, which was patted onto the walls by hand, was used because it protects buildings better than modern paint and does less damage to the environment. The milk was even taken from local cows, which are owned by the Pope himself.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's close test. The name of our article today is A Milky Solution That's Pope Approved.
A milky solution that is approved by the Pope? What is going on here? Why is the Pope endorsing liquids that contain milk or milk-like substances? And why should we care?
Annie, by the end of today's lesson, we'll have answered your questions and more. I hope. For now, though, let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin this lesson by talking about milk. Most people think of milk as a drink or perhaps a main ingredient in cheese or ice cream. And that's true, but we'll find out that this is just the beginning when it comes to milk.
Correct. Get this. However, according to the Vatican, it also a great paint.
Your options are A, prepares, B, makes, C, invents, or D, turns.
题目的意思是，然而根据梵蒂冈的说法，它也空格一种好油漆。先来看选项 A prepares 表示准备 ，B makes 它是指使成为 ，C invents 它表示创造或是发明。那么 D turns 它是指转动转向。根据课文，它应该是要表达牛奶也能成为一种好油漆。那我们可以用 make 加上名词表达成为什么，也就是有类似适合做什么用途的语义。例如 Dogs make wonderful companions， 狗狗能成为极佳的伴侣。The cardboard box makes a comfortable bed for cats。 那个纸箱适合作为猫咪的窝，可以成为舒适的猫床。好，至于选项 A prepares 以及 C invents 语义不符合，那么选项 D turns 它之后要接 into 才能变成使成为使变成的语义，这个用法也不符合，所以这题的正确答案要选 B makes。 So the correct sentence should read
However, according to the Vatican, it also makes a great paint. Okay, on we go with our lesson. Milk, or a solution containing milk, I should say, does make for good paint. It has worked wonders for old buildings and structures in Vatican City.
Right, the 500-year-old Belvedere Palace in Vatican City was recently painted with milk mixed with slaked lime and natural colors.
And there's more. This centuries-old mixture, which was patted onto the walls, was used because it protects buildings better than modern paint and does less damage to the environment. Your options are A, on hand, B, at hand, C, by hand, or D, in hand.
课文提到，最近梵蒂冈的贝尔维德雷宫以牛奶混合熟石灰和天然色素来粉刷。那文中的 slaked lime 是指熟石灰，这个动词 slake 它可以表示使什么熟化，那么 lime 表示石灰。而这个题目它是在说，这种有几百年历史的混合漆是以空格方式拍到墙上，使用混合漆是因为它保护建筑物的能力比现代油漆还要好，对环境的损害也比较少。先来看选项 A， on hand 是指可以使用的或是准备就绪的。B, at hand 是指接近的、不远的，通常是指空间啊、时间是接近的。那么 C, by hand 是指用手工。那么 D, in hand 它表达在手上或是在掌控之中。根据课文，它应该是要表达那种混合漆是以手工方式拍到墙上，那只有 by hand 才能表达用手工或是用手工的方式。例如 These bags were made by hand， 这些包包是手工制成的。好，至于其他三个选项语义都不符合，因此这题的正确答案要选 C, by hand. So the correct sentence should read
This centuries-old mixture, which was patted onto the walls by hand, was used because it protects buildings better than modern paint and does less damage to the environment. Okay, let's not forget that this sentence contains the first vocabulary word of the day, the word mixture. A mixture is a combination. Yeah, the word mixture refers to something that has been made by bringing together different things. A mixture, very simply, is a situation in which two or more things have been joined, blended, put together, or combined. For example, the drink is a mixture of various juices.
Okay, it is almost time for a break, everyone. In fact, only one sentence stands between us and the break. In the sentence, we'll learn where the milk used in milk paint comes from.
Right. Listen up. The milk was even taken from local cows, which are owned by the Pope himself. There's a fun fact, everyone. The Pope owns cows.
Wow, very funny. Anyway, it is now time for a break, everyone. But don't go away, you guys. We'll be right back after this.
A milky solution that's Pope approved. The Vatican also uses a similar all-natural approach for cleaning and protecting its 570 statues. Instead of using chemicals, workers rub the statues with oil made from local herbs. This is because, as shown by the Vatican's own research, this oil helps maintain the statues without harming them or the workers.
Welcome back, everyone. Hanny and I are reading this month's closed test. Our article this month is called A Milky Solution That's Pope Approved.
Right, before the break, we learned that milk is a good paint. I'm not kidding. Paint containing milk has been used to great effect in Vatican City. As for the Pope owns the cows that produce the milk used in this paint.
I know it sounds strange, folks, but it's true. The Pope owns cows. Anyway, this paint is more effective than modern paint and is environmentally friendly too. This paint mixture is great.
It is indeed. And for this reason, the Vatican also uses a similar all-natural for cleaning and protecting its 570 statues.
Your options are A, approach, B, attitude, C, advance, or D, attention.
题目的意思是，梵蒂冈也用一种类似全天然的空格来清洁保护其570座雕像。这题是来考我们字汇。先来看选项 A approach 表示方法或是途径 ，B attitude 是态度 ，C advance 表示进步或是进展 ，D attention 它是指注意留心。由于课文前面介绍了对环境损害比较少的粉刷方式，那可以推测这一句它是要介绍另外一种类似全天然的方式来清洁保护雕像。那么最适合填入空格的就是 approach， 它当名词可以指方法、方式或是途径。那其他3个选项语义并不符合，像什么全天然的态度啊、全天然的进步、全天然的专注，听起来都好奇怪。好，那这题的正确答案就要选 A approach。So the correct sentence should read,
The Vatican also uses a similar all-natural approach for cleaning and protecting its 570 statues. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the second vocabulary word of the day, the word statue. A statue is a piece of sculpture. And by the way, a sculpture is a 3D piece of art. Anyways, a statue, yeah, it's a sculpture. A statue is a sculpture made out of stone or metal or wood. By the way, statues are often carved from these things, and statues are often fashioned to look like people or animals even. For example, he didn't do or say anything, he just stood there like a statue.
Okay, Jeff, there's a lot to like here. For me, hey Jeff, don't be a statue. Okay. So for me personally, I like the fact that this solution is all natural and locally sourced too.
Well, Hanny, if that's true, the next sentence is going to rub you the right way. It's going to make you happy. Get this. Instead of using chemicals, workers rub the statues with oil made from local herbs. Sounds useful and delicious.
Wow, how cool.
Yeah, herbs are great.
Herb.
Herbs are great, yeah. Anyways, yes, and there's more. The next line says, this is because, shown by the Vatican's own research, this oil helps maintain the statues without harming them or the workers. Your options are A, when, B, though, C, like, or D, as.
这个题目的意思是，这是因为空格梵蒂冈自己的研究所显示，这种油有助于保养雕像，而不会造成它的损坏或是对工人造成伤害。那这题是来考我们对句子结构的了解。先来看选项 A， when 表示在什么什么时 ，B though 表示虽然 ，C like 它表示像或是与什么相似。D as 它表示如同像什么什么一样。好，由于空格后方呢是分词 shown， 空格跟 shown 之间缺少了主词，因此空格里面应该要填入一个准关系代名词。好，准关系代名词它本身是连接词，在搭配特定的先行词情况之下呢，它同时又能像关系代名词一样有兼具代名词的功能。连接词兼具代名词的功能。好，那4个选项之中，就只有 as 可以当准关系代名词，可以用来代替前面或是后面的一整句。举例来说 As was mentioned in the meeting, Sharon will be taking over for Tammy when she leaves the company. 就如同会议上所提到的，当 Tammy 离职时 ，Sharon 将会接手她的工作。那么例句里面的 as 就是用来代替 Sharon will be 什么什么 company 这整个句子。这个 as 它就具有主格的功能，后面接动词 was。好，另外当我们用 as 加上 be 动词加过去分词这样的句型时 ，be 动词可以省略，就像文中的用法 ，as 是用来代替它后面的 this oil helps 什么什么什么到 workers 整个句子。那么 as 之后本来是接 is shown， 它省略的 be 动词只保留 shown， 因此这里的正确答案要选 D as。So the correct sentence should read.
This is because, as shown by the Vatican's own research, this oil helps maintain the statues without harming them or the workers. Okay, everyone, it is almost time for another break. But before we take our second break, we need to discuss the third vocabulary word of the day, research. Research is similar to study into something or a study into something. Yes, usually the word research refers to scientific investigation into some topic. For example, research has shown that the universe is expanding.
Okay, everyone, it is now time to take our second break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
A milky solution that's Pope approved. The Vatican's methods may seem odd, but their importance can't be overlooked. After all, preserving valuable things shouldn't have to come at the cost of human and environmental health.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back from another break and ready to finish up this month's clothes test. This month's article is called A Milky Solution That's Pope Approved.
Yes, it is. Now, before the break, we learned that milky paint is good for buildings and statues and for the people who clean these things. That's because the milk mixture is all natural and just filled with good stuff. That being said, cleaning stuff with milk still seems odd to me.
Well, you're not alone there, Jeff. The Vatican's methods may seem odd to people like you, but their importance can't be overlooked.
I suppose you're right. Results are results, and hey, these methods are safe too.
I agree. I believe this month's article says it best. In closing, it says, after all, preserving valuable things shouldn't have to come human and environmental health.
Your options are A, at the risk of, B, at the cost of, C, in danger of, or D, in consequence of.
题目的意思是，毕竟维护珍贵的东西不应该以人类及环境的健康空格。那这题是在考我们片语的用法。先来看选项 A， at the risk of 是表达冒着什么什么的危险。B，at the cost of 是指以什么什么为代价。C, in danger of 是指处于什么什么危险之中。D, in consequence of 表示由于什么什么。好，课文前面提到，梵蒂冈维护建筑物的方法对环境损害比较少，那么维护雕像的方法对工作以及雕像的本身也不会造成损坏，我们就可以推断这个句子它是要表达维护珍贵物品时不该以人类以及环境的健康来作为代价。那最适合的片语是 at the cost of something， 其他三个选项语义都不符合，那这题的正确答案就要选 B, at the cost of. So the correct sentence should read,
After all, preserving valuable things shouldn't have to come at the cost of human and environmental health. Okay, everyone, let's take a moment to define the word valuable. Something that is said to be valuable is worth a lot. That is, valuable things have a lot of value. Now, one note, valuable things can also be useful or important. Anyways, for example, this stone is very valuable. It's worth at least $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Okay, with that, this month's closed test is now complete. But as always, we hope that everyone enjoyed reading this month's article with us.
Me too. But for now, it's time for a break. Stay tuned though, guys. We'll be back with more fun in no time.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
我跟你说，
嗨，
我如果要跟人家讲，我这个礼拜超带赛、超衰的啦，英文怎么说？
啊、一开始就这么猛，这么衰，这么带赛。我们用 nightmare 这个字好了
nightmare 不是
噩梦，
噩梦吗
梦夜这样哈、你可以说 Today has been a nightmare。
Today has been a nightmare。
翻个白眼，再一次。Today
has been a nightmare。
啊，这今天真的是带赛到了极点，今天真是噩梦一场。好，那如果整个星期都很带赛，This whole week has been a nightmare。
This whole week has been a nightmare。我的白眼都翻到鸡眼了啦。
听起来好可怕。对，那你就
我跟你讲，可是可以问说 Are you okay 吗？
可以啊，但是如果那个人真的很衰的时候，他可能就会回你 ，Do I look like okay？
哦，很呛哦。
对对 ，Do I look like okay？
哦，我是哪里看起来很 OK？ 你哪只眼睛看到觉得我很 OK？ 你说那他怎么办？怎么问？
对，还是要问一下啦。
对啊，
你还是要关心一下 ，What's the matter？
What's the matter？
或者是 What's wrong？
What's wrong？
怎么啦？这样。
怎么了？可是如果你说有个同事很派到顶呢，
很难合作。
对啊，
那就说 He's impossible to work with。
He's impossible to work with。
He's impossible to work with。我们这边 impossible， 好，如果拿来讲事情的话，就是一件事情不可能。那我们拿来形容人的话呢，它就会变成很难应付啊，很难相处啊，很讨人厌的人。
哇，就是那他是什么讨厌鬼啦？
对，就 impossible person。
impossible person。
他哪里讨厌？
比如说开会迟到，不听人家讲话543，然后还爱开黄腔。
OK， 来，开会总是迟到。
对
OK，He's always late for meetings。
He is always late for meetings。
对，不听人家讲话，
对，
就是不会倾听，那就是 He is a poor listener。
He is a poor listener。
开黄腔对不对？
开黄腔，对
啊，开黄腔就是讲一些很肮脏的东西啦。
对
Tell dirty jokes，
，tell dirty jokes。
就是讲 A 的这样。
真的受不了呢！你知道跟这么糟的同事合作，也是要觉得同情他们，真的。
那你说哦，I'm sorry to hear that。
I'm sorry to hear that。同情什么啦？那么糟糕啊！那先来看，
同情你嘛，同情你。好，看一下我们今天的 live action。
同情我。Today has been a nightmare. Oh no! Not only today. This whole week has been a nightmare.
Whole week?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No! I am not okay. Do I look like okay?
No. What's the matter?
It's Tim!
Tim.
He's impossible to work with. But my manager asked me to work on a new project with him.
What's wrong with Tim?
He's always late for meetings.
Okay.
He's a poor listener. And
What?
he likes to tell dirty jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I love dirty jokes.